Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Pete from PMG Auto Care, and today's video is all about this BMW X3 M40d.
Is your head, is your head, your head, your head, is your head, is your
This X3 belongs to a very long-term customer of ours. He's been bringing me cars since we started out in an old hen house many years ago, and this is his latest acquisition for his wife, and it's the perfect vehicle for family duties. Now, it was a pre-owned car and it's just not up to his usual standard, so that's what it's here with us for. And then importantly, we're going to add protection. Now, I know a lot of people think, why would you put ceramic coating on the family car or on your daily? And a lot of people seem to think that they're best suited to weekend cars, but the truth is the highest level of protection is going to be the thing for a car that sees the most amount of miles on the road, that faces the most amount of contamination, and it means that the maintenance process and having the car looking really nice is really simple. And I'm sure if you're a family man, time is of the essence, and maintaining a ceramic coated car is much easier, much quicker to maintain than a non-coated car. As you'll see from the walk around, there really isn't much other than the general road traffic film that we'd expect to see at this time of year. Lots of salt on the roads, wintry wet weather. So we're going to do a decontamination wash. I would expect we're going to see a lot of iron fall out in this. Let's get stuck into that, and then we can assess what the paint's really like when we're finished. So that wash process was pretty straightforward. There was quite a bit of iron contamination on the car, which in all honesty I expected to see. It's quite common, particularly on a white car, which lets you really see it bleed out a lot more than say a darker colour. But washing all complete, there wasn't a huge amount of tar. Knowing the owner of this car, I'd be pretty fastidious on how he maintains it, so I wasn't surprised with the wash process really at all. It's inside and it's dry and it's under all the lights. Well, I think Stevie said it best whenever he said it like this.
That is
So yeah, I have to agree. And to be honest, I don't think the camera is truly picking up just the severity of these defects. And you'll find this is common on prestige vehicles. If we get them in whenever they're a year, 2 years old, and what happens whenever they're new, owners obviously have a lot of pride in them, but they don't really know what they're doing. And their roadside car washes very frequently, you know, once a week, twice a week, whatever, trying in their minds thinking that they're keeping their car in the best possible condition, having it clean all the time, but really intense washing like that with the wrong processes, the wrong chemicals, they really take a toll on the car's paintwork. So we're going to have a pretty hefty correction process here. Luckily though, BMWs this generation, I find them quite straightforward to do. We kind of know what we're going to be doing before we even start with them. We've done that many now. But what we'll be going in with, me and Stevie are tag teaming this car, so we're going to be using a mixture of the machines for the sort of bulk of the correction work, and that's going to be the Roops LHR 15 and the 21, mixed with that good old faithful Meg's microfiber system, the microfiber pads, microfiber fluid, and Meg's 105 mixed in. That is a firm favourite of ours with BMWs of this generation, but it's going to really, really transform it. Probably going to be a fairly lengthy process, but it breaks down really well and it leaves us with very minimal micromarring, so it should make our refinement step very, very simple after that. But we just don't know how successful we're going to be until we get started, and that's the honest truth that detailers may or may not want to admit to. But until you have a machine in your hand and you're working, it would surprise you what can fix on some cars and what doesn't fix that you would have swore would have until you start it. But we're going to be pretty honest with this. We're going to show you the befores and afters throughout. Let's get stuck in and get this looking like new again. Well, that was challenging. That fought me every step of the way. It's almost like the car just didn't want to be beautiful again. But hard paintwork, solid paintwork, and even attacking that with the 21 and a fairly aggressive combination of microfiber fluid 105 and a microfiber pad, it still took quite a few passes just to get that back to where we wanted it to be. And unfortunately, there are a few defects that are just beyond repair at this stage. But given the car's white, it's going to be very forgiving, and it's okay that we can see the defects in here when the building is specifically designed to show us them, but I don't think you're ever going to see any of them out in natural sunlight. It's just not going to happen. So the car looks good. It really didn't micromar, and to be honest, we could probably cut the video here and get straight to coating, but that is not how we do things, as you know if you've watched many of our videos before. Now, white cars are hard to get a gloss, but they're not hard to get a real crisp, sharp reflection, almost give them that wet look. So that's what we're aiming for. Now, the refining process in this is going to be pretty straightforward because the paint was so hard, put up so much of a fight. There really isn't any machine-induced defects for us to deal with. All we're focusing on at this stage is finish. So really soft pad, really fine finish and polish, and a bit of time, and that's going to really sharpen up and get the look that we're after. And then coatings, finishing touches, and that's it done. All sounds so simple, but there's probably still another day to day and a half's work in finishing this off. We'll get stuck into the refining now, really looking forward to seeing that finish sharpen and crisp up and just change to exactly what we want. Let's get cracking.
Perfect.
Refinement is all completed, and well, who says you can't make white glossy? That looks incredible. Again, the sort of hindrance this video is I don't think we're truly getting things across in the camera, but what transformation machining has just left that like a new vehicle. Now, this is the fun part, getting the car dusted down and laying down that all-important protection. So we're doing some G-Technic Crystal Serum Ultra on this, which is going to enhance that gloss even further, which is something you really only get with a really premium coating, where they just take it to another level finish again. Obviously the prep is the secret to getting the car looking its best, but that special sauce certainly adds a little bit more to it. So let's get that done, and then we can show you guys it finished. So that's it all finished. Just one thing left to do, and that's show you guys it finished. Just like that, we bring another video to an end. That was a tough challenge. The car was pretty beat up from in careful washing by previous owners. It certainly isn't the owner of this vehicle that has done that, but we rescued it. We got it looking absolutely incredible. Can't wait to see his reaction. We haven't changed its colour. That does just happen to be another X3 behind us, this time in M competition. What video is going to be up next? Well, this little Golf R that you can just about catch the corner of needs a lot of TLC. We're going to be doing paint correction on that. They are the car of the moment and have been for quite a while now. It's easy to see why. Thanks again for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and we love to hear your feedback on our videos. For those that have been commenting on it, we do have mics on the way, and that's how we're kicking 2023 off. This is our first detail done and out of the way, with hopefully many more to come. We welcome all the support from you guys. It is much appreciated. So until the next time, we'll see you soon.